last night, they could darn well come back. Oh, no.
Oh, what?
Oh. Oh, this poor room. I don't believe it.
Looks quite a bit worse in the daylight, doesn't it?
We just couldn't see it all last night. My living room.
Incredible. I just don't know what to say, Lesley.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You've already said it all. It's just a harmless little party, Lesley. The fraternity's a good thing, Lesley. The fraternity is a disaster. No, Jessie, if it's an emergency, please call me here. But anything up to an emergency, I'm just going to be late. No, Rick is here. No, I'm not sick. We're just wandering around looking at the damage. Well, it's a little hard to explain. It's sort of like a hurricane went through the living room. Hurricane Preppy. I'm sorry, Jess. I'll explain it when I see you, if I can find the words. Goodbye. Oh, my... That's just charming. Look at this.
Sure is surprising that it didn't look that bad last night while the party was going on, did it?
Of course it did. It was just wall-to-wall bodies. You couldn't see specific damage, that's all.
Well, what's done is done, Lesley.
That's all you can say? Look at this place.
I am, and I am just as upset as you are.
I don't even know where to begin.
Oh, you guys don't even breathe. My head is killing me. Laugh.
You're going to be late for work.
No, I'm not, because I called in and told them that I was too sick, and I am not lying because I feel...
Like Halloween and New Year's Eve all... Oh, no.
Pardon me. Oh, yeah. Come on. Take a look. Take a good look.
Man, I knew things were getting rough. This place looks like a bomb.
No, not a bomb. Just your wonderful friends from the fraternity.
Come on, they weren't my friends. I don't know those guys.
Well, now you do. Now you know that they're insensitive, disruptive, inconsiderate bums.
Well, it's not my fault things got out of hand.
Whose fault is it? I suppose it's my fault.
Lesley,
I don't want to hear one excuse out of you. Not this time. Oh. Not one excuse. Do you hear me? Oh, stop whimpering.
On second thought, I am going to go to the hospital because I'm sure there's less noise.
I think it's just wonderful to know that I can trust you to watch...
Hey, we'll want some of these.
Oh, hi, sweetheart. I didn't know you were downstairs yet.
I was hungry.
What are you eating, Mike?
Taco chips. Good.
Taco chips for breakfast, Molly.
Well, I ate a whole bag full.
You
I found
ate
them. Yeah, I found them under the sink. Everything else was gone.
What do you mean gone? What's gone?
Stuff to eat. The whole refrigerator's empty.
So you had taco chips for breakfast?
Yeah, I'm full now.
Okay, sweetheart. You go get dressed. You're going to miss the school bus.
Okay. There are a lot of beer cans on the floor, but they're empty.
Drink water, baby.
See, these taco chips
The whites and the
make
whites
you
and the reds
I
and the
know,
reds.
sweetheart. Ah! I can't stand it!
Lesley, everything's going to be just fine.
You pat me and so help me, I'll bean you. Look at this room. Look at my house. I can't stand it.
Put it on the sheet. I know where it should be.
I'm glad you find this amusing.
No.
Weber's residence.
Amy, it's Audrey.
Oh, hi, Audrey. I know I'm running late, but I was just leaving
No, dear, that's not why I'm calling. I'm worried about Tommy.
Worried about him.
Well, yes, you see, when I came to work this morning, I assumed that he was still asleep in his bed.
And?
Well, and I left a note for the housekeeper asking her to fix him breakfast. And she just called me.
And?
And she went upstairs to waken Tommy, and he was not in his room, and his bed had not even been slept in. Amy, do you have any idea where you think Tommy might be?
Audrey, could you hold on for just about half a second?
Paris.
Audrey's on the phone. Tommy never went home last night.
Oh.
Do you know what happened to him?
You kidding? I don't even know what happened to me last night.
Rick?
I saw him last night, but I have no idea where he is today.
Oh, that's perfect. Tommy disappears after a brawl at my house. Audrey will never speak to me again.
Tommy hasn't disappeared. He's in the kitchen.
He's in the kitchen. I'll check.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Audrey, could you hang on for just another second?
She'll never forgive me.
Yeah, he's in the kitchen, all right. Passed out on the table.
On the table.
Sound asleep.
Tell Audrey that he's fine. He's here. He's asleep.
Audrey, everything's okay. In fact, Tommy happens to be right here right now, sleeping like a baby.
Oh, Amy, thank you. But would you ask him to call me when he wakes up, please? There is such a thing as letting people know where you are.
I'll be happy to tell him, Audrey. Bye-bye. It's late, Mike. Let's get out of here. This is a legal disaster area.
See you later, Bob.
Yeah. You know, I know it's kind of useful right now, but I really am sorry for all this.
Rick, would you like to just seriously for 1 minute tell me what you expect me to do about this? Have you taken one look at these draperies, just as a for instance? These aren't just pulled down, you know. They're ripped right straight across. I mean, they are ruined.
Yeah, well, the one over there is even worse, and that gives me just a fantastic idea.
Oh, yeah, I've got one, too, but I'd be arrested.
Lesley, for over a year, you've been screaming about let's remodel, let's redo the living room, let's... That's it. We'll do it.
We would have to do everything.
Well, then, fine. We'll do everything from top to bottom.
Well, yes, I like decorating, but to have to redo the whole room because a bunch of stupid kids... Kids, wonderful. Is anybody going to wake up Tommy, or is he going to spend the rest of the day sleeping on the kitchen table?
Oh, Amy, did Tommy get to his class today?
What?
Did Tommy get to school today?
I imagine so. Did he, Rick?
Oh, hello, you two.
Hi.
Well, of course he did. At least I'm sure he did. Everything's fine, Audrey.
That's not true.
Oh?
This whole thing is bad enough without lying to you. The truth is, Audrey, Tommy passed out.
He what?
The boys stayed up very, very late, and whether he passed out or was just exhausted, we don't know.
The boys? Who are you talking about?
We had a small party at our house last night.
Amy, if you don't mind, I will explain.
Well, I wish somebody would.
A large group of boys from the fraternity descended on our house last night for a party, and they stayed.
Boy, did they.
Amy,
Sorry.
it was, a brawl. Our house is in ruins.
But we are going to redecorate. We've
What
been
Rick
planning to
means is
redecorate for some time.
We have to redecorate. When I say brawl, Audrey, I mean pull the draperies off the rods, rip the stuffing out of the pillows, brawl.
Oh, Lesley, I'm so sorry. And I do apologize for Tommy.
Oh, well.
Audrey, you don't have to apologize. He was one of many guys, and,
Gang.
Amy,
Well, I mean, Tommy certainly knows better than to abuse someone else's property. I hope he has second thoughts about joining this fraternity.
Audrey, I don't think you're being fair. That's really part of a fraternity experience. I mean, we all did it. It's sowing wild oats.
sowing them all over our house.
The fact remains that a fraternity can be a very important part of a young man's college life. It can be to his credit,
How can you say that?
because it means he's been judged and approved by his peers.
Well, yes, I can see what you mean. I know he has wanted to pledge that fraternity.
Do you have any objection to that now?
Well, I didn't at all until I heard what he did to your place. I just now begin to have some doubts myself.
Well, I think they're a swell group of guys.
Amy.
Well, that may be true, but they certainly are a destructive group of boys and irresponsible, and I just hope he thinks about this whole thing very carefully.
Audrey, Tommy is a very responsible young man, and I would think that right now he is very embarrassed about the entire situation.
You know something? Last night was the best night I've had in my life. What a party!
How's your head feel?
Like it's a bit bigger than it should be.
Better drink that, then.
Did you see a girl dancing on a table, or was I just seeing something?
No, you saw some old Amy dancing on the table.
She was dynamite. I remember that. She's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. This is Amy we're talking about. Our Amy, you know, the big mouth?
Definitely.
Well, you must have been drunker than I thought you were.
She's beautiful.
Why'd you come by here in the morning sometimes, here with her hair up and curlers and mud all over her face? You won't say that.
I still say she's beautiful.
Yeah, well, I could... Come on in, the door's unlocked.
Hi, you guys.
Oh, hey. What's going on, Gary?
Hey, Lance.
Hey, what hit this place? We hit this place.
Last night?
No kidding? Oh, man. We really tore this place apart.
Serious damage. I knew we had a zinger going on, but I didn't think it was this much.
Yeah,
Did we do all this?
You should see the kitchen. It's even worse.
Oh, I can't believe OD men would tear up a place like this. Can we help you guys straighten this up?
Straighten it out. The whole place has to be remodeled. We got a wallpaper, paint, everything.
I can see what you mean.
Yeah, we a bunch of pigs last night. You know that? Pigs. All right? Now, me and Tommy are going to clean this place up, and we expect you guys to help us.
Absolutely.
Well, you got a point.
Yeah, I know I got a point. Now, what's your chip in, huh?
Sure. Listen, you know something, Parrish? Got a sense of responsibility. You're okay.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Let's build the table, and we'll see how responsible you are. Go on.
Yeah.